the final exam. In the final exam, we are going to cover all the chapters we have learned this semester from the beginning to the chapter 8. And the exam will be on May 5th, next Tuesday. It will be very similar as the exam 3 and exam 4. I will release the exam at 8 o'clock. You have the whole day to complete the exam, then submit it to the Blazeview system. Here is a summary about the exam. Total question, I have the 9 questions. And totally, it will be 60 points. For the style is very similar as the exam 3 and exam 4. It will be the outputs. They give you the code. You read the code and print out what output you can have if you run the program on the IDE. And inputs, which means we want some specific solution. What kind of inputs you need to type in from your keyboard. And multi-choices. It will cover many knowledge points. The first question will cover functions we learned in the math class. Then the second one will cover while loop, array, how to access the elements in each array, how to do the operations about an array. And fourth, do you guys still remember the expression for the if ternary operation? If you are not very sure, you can go back to the if chapter and to double check what's the ternary operator for if. And how do we access the elements in a 2D array, and how the switch works, plus the functions. How do we pass the parameters to functions? How do we return the values from the functions? And do you guys still remember why if we don't return anything from the function? And the while loop. And make sure you still remember how do we do the typecasting. Typecasting means we can do the typecast from the integer to float, from the integer to string, like that. And make sure you understand, you still remember how to do the calculation with the remainder. Okay, so how to calculate the remainder. There are many math operators. Hope you still remember that. If not, go back to the chapter 3 or chapter 2, chapter 3 to go over them. And the name convention, how do we give a variable name or function name? Logical operators like and, or not, like that. The typecasting, the random number. How do we generate a random number? Suppose I would like to generate a random number from 1 to 10. How do we do that? Hope you still remember. The functions we defined in the string class. Roughly that will be like that. And if you still remember for the exam 3 and exam 4, I posted some sample questions, and you can use those sample questions to prepare your, to prepare those multi choices questions to prepare the question 9. Roughly, that's everything I would like to cover. Good luck. Okay. I wish you guys have learned something from me this semester, because I know almost all you guys will move up to 1302 next semester. So during the summer, please don't give you a whole break. Make sure you spend a couple of weeks on practicing coding, and make yourself smoothly jump to 1302 next semester. Okay, that's what I want to mention about The last piece I want to mention is about SOI, because the school asked all students to give all teaching a common every semester. And I hope you guys can complete that SOI form, because we are gonna use that one to help us to improve the teaching. Because after every final exam, I will read all those comments from my students to check, hey, which part I can improve, what kind of course materials I supposed to make change, like that. So that will be very helpful for our future teaching, and will be very helpful for our future students. If you would like to help, please check your email box to complete the SOI. Thank you so much. Have a good summer. Bye.